And then for one-on-one, I do this once a month kasi medyo marami sila. So
right. Ubos ang oras
I
mo.
want exactly. So I want this to be as open, as honest, and relaxed mode as possible for the sales team. Hindi yung tipo na parang pinatawag ka sa principal's office. Not like that. So the one-on-one session is really for me a chance as a leader to help and encourage and motivate the team.
DX Your Life in Business, helping you in digital transformation.
Right, so welcome back to another episode of Digital Transformation Academy podcast. So the podcast that brings you valuable insights and expert advice to help you thrive in the ever-evolving world of business. So I'm your host, Dennis Hilario, with my co-host, Paul Familara. So Paul and I have been out for a while, but we are back. No? So we're going to continue our series about sales and sales management. So in today's episode, we're going to talk about how to build and lead a high-performing sales teams. No? So today, we have a very special guest joining us. So someone who has an extensive experience in business, leadership, and managing sales teams. No? She's a longtime friend and a business partner, Miss Adriane Zapanta. No? Welcome, Adriane.
Welcome, Adriane.
Thank you for that nice draw, Sir Dennis.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for being with us with today. So how is life?
Yeah, all is well. Thank you, sir. It's a privilege to be here. Thank you for the opportunity.
It's our pleasure.
Yes.
Siguro as a start, before our topic, let's talk about, so a little bit of your backstory, and what do you do now?
Okay, so I started my career in retail and in distribution. I was handling more than 100 shops across the country, before. But, because my degree is tech-related, I felt that there was this pull towards technology.
Right.
So, a few years, nag-embark na ako sa technology. And at that time, yung word na fintech, wala pa sa industry.
Right.
So I was doing integrations with telco companies para ma-utilize yung mga prepaid credits nila into something more innovative solutions, mga ganyan. And then because of that passion, I co-founded MegaPay.
Right.
And MegaPay is a digital wallet for micro, small, and medium enterprises. So we really want to provide a solution for these small businesses para maging megaling sila sa buhay. Yan, ang tagline ni MegaPay.
Hindi ko alam yan. Maging megalink.
Megaling
sa buhay, di ba?
Megaling, Oo,
Megaling, megaling sila. Maging megaling na mga negosyante. So yun yung
nice.
Yun yung aim, yun yung gusto sana naming mangyari for MegaPay.
Right.
And currently now, I am the country manager of Payactiv, still in the fintech space, but now naging fusion na siya rin ng HR tech because Payactiv is an employee benefits company. So for the benefit of those who are listening and watching, Payactiv offers earned wage access or EWA, or it's a platform for on-demand pay wherein an employee can access their salary on demand. Di na nila kailangan maghintay ng traditional payday.
Right.
Maraming nasa BPO industry yung may gusto ng platform na to. It's because, yung mga bills natin and some of the expenses na dumarating sa isang household, hindi naman yan dumarating on the payday itself, di ba?
Right.
So, sa ibang araw yan dumarating. So, they need money. And yung means nila to get to pay for those expenses is to dun sa mga loans. Ang dami ngayon, mga online lending platform dito sa Philippines. Actually, merong mandate si SEC ngayon to to catch this illegal lending platform. Napakarami ngayon dito sa Philippines. Kasi talagang yung interest rates, masyashock ka. More than 50%, 70% yung interest na charge nila dun sa mga tao. So we wanna break that. We wanna help the employees, especially yung mga hour wages, yung mga per ora ang sahod nila. We wanna help them into allowing them to access a portion or part of their salary kung kailangan nila. Anytime, anywhere, on demand. Kung ngayon, usang on demand, di ba? Merong Grab, on demand ride, or Grab food on demand na pwede kang umorder ng food. Ito si Payactiv, on demand pay. Yan naman yung position namin dito sa Philippines. And we're expanding actually not just in the Philippines. I'm also handling Australia. And I'm handling Australia tsaka itong Asia.
Nice.
The whole Asia. So, yun ang focus ko ngayon aside from the things na gusto kong makipag-collaborate with Sir Dennis and probably with you. I want to join. I want to learn.
Well, I have a few things for you, Adriane, actually, when you mentioned that. First of all, the earned wage access, ginagawa niya ni Madam X dati, di ba? Like, for those who are being paid hourly, si Madam X, hawak niya yung lahat ng ATM card ng mga empleyado. Tapos, uutangin sa kanya yung pera and then siya yung nag-withdraw ng sweldo nila.
Right.
That's the manual way.
Yes.
And some of our people got into access with that as well, which we told them, we will not allow your BPI cards to be given to someone else. So, kasi we used to have like number of people that we activate nationwide, no? So, bawal yun bawal yung gano'n na inaabot mo. Pero ginagawa yun. I mean, it's been for the longest time. Ito ginawa nyo, you made it digital. You made it an app and made it, but you have to collaborate with companies who will allow you to give the access to them. Kasi of course, the disadvantage of that is that what if the person did not go to work? Then what pay are you going to give that person? Because if you didn't get a wage, right? But here they already access money from you. So you will be the one who had been exposed, so to speak. And I'm sure you have rules like if you can't get the X amount of money from your salary, then you pay it with interest to us on a different way. At the same time, it's a short-term loan, so to speak. Kasi parang you can only access for this month, you cannot access for the next 3 months. I don't know what rule of how far you can extend that rule, no? Pwede mo i-access up to 6 months of your salary. Depende sa inyo kung anong exposure gusto mo.
You can also always tap your BPO clients sa Philippines, di ba?
Ayun, isa pa yun. Yung na-mention ni Dennis, kasi our clients are BPO for the last 17 years. So we've been, well, not 17 years kasi nung sinimula namin. BPO is about 15 years old. So, sila yung mga clients namin. Kaya, if you want to connect with the BPOs, we can, set up a hookup with them.
That's nice. Yeah, I'm very interested.
It's kind of similar dun sa e-commerce industry din We call yung mga cash on delivery services. We as the middleman, kasi kami yung nagdi-deliver, we advance the remittance to the merchants. Parang gano'n. So for the longest time, over the years, your experience, siguro we can say na talagang extensive yung experience mo when it comes to sales and managing sales teams. No?
Definitely, sir. Kasi sa lahat ng nito, simula nung 100 shops yung hinahawakan natin, puro benta yung ginagawa natin. Dami natin kailangang ibentang phones.
Right.
And then on the distribution naman, hundreds of millions every month yung target namin. Specific telco industry, one of the major telco players in the country ngayon, yun yung kailangan namin ma-achieve every month. And talagang it's been challenging, but at the same time, rewarding pa rin naman. Yeah.
All right, so siguro diving into our topic, what do you think are the key elements of a successful team sales management process?
Okay, for me, maraming kailangang i-consider. But I just want to share a few things, probably 3 things that really helped me and my team to achieve success,
Right.
kumbaga. Kasi aside from the maraming bagay like KPI, setting goals, etc. For me, Sir Dennis and Sir Paul, the key really is the people. So yung mga tao natin in the sales team, yung kailangan nating ma-develop. So number 1 is sales training and development. So
Right.
yun yung kailangan eh. Pag na-hire mo yung tao, dun pa lang sa onboarding, they really have to understand the culture, the overall culture of the company. Give them comprehensive training, develop them, equip them with the right tools, no, para they are confident and they would be in love with what they do.
Right.
Hindi yung kulang sa knowledge. Kasi for me, they really have to be convinced that what they're selling will help other people. Kailangan yun.
Agree,
Kasi kung
100%.
kasi kung hindi sila convinced, how can they convince others, di ba?
Right,
So kung
right.
they have doubts, they're not familiar with what they're selling, wala, hindi yan makakabenta. They're not confident.
Nice. Oh.
I think what you were saying, Adriane, is you want them to be ambassadors of your product, an extension of your marketing.
That's a good way to put it. Yes, Sir Paul, tama ka. Ambassadors talaga of the products or the solutions that you're offering.
Yeah, pero going back to yung sinasabi natin, like onboarding, but before onboarding kasi hiring, what do you look for ano yung mga key traits that you look for dun sa candidates na, kasi may mga amateur lang or entry level na salespeople, meron ding veteran, so what do you look for in a candidate when they're applying for you as a salesperson?
So, nako, pag amateur, syempre wala pang experience, newbie, kumbaga, ang tinitingnan mo na lang talaga dyan is the attitude. Na okay ba to? So, a series of questions, you have to get to know the person. May potential ba to? Is she enthusiastic? Talagang meron ba siya? Is he or she demonstrating, parang kaya niyang magbenta? And then, communication, nakakapag-communicate ba siya clearly doon sa'yo during the interview?
Right.
O kaya naman, salita ng salita. Hindi lang, ang communication kasi hindi lang yung talking, di ba? Hindi lang yung speaking. Dapat active listening ka rin. You have to understand the needs of your customer.
Right.
During the interview, kung ito ay hindi man nakikinig, nag-express ng thoughts niya, medyo red flag na to. Dapat active listening para he or she can understand the person. And although it's hard to see if the person has resilience, we can come up with a series of questions. Kasi mahirap ang sales, di ba? There will be 100 or 1,000 rejections bago ka makabenta.
Exactly.
So, paano mo i-handle yung rejection or negative things na mangyayari when you're selling? So, kailangan makita natin na this person meron siyang positive mindset, kaya niyang i-handle yung rejection, okay, pwede to. Sa newbie yun, sir.
Right.
But for veterans, of course, marami kang tinitingnan, mataas na yung expectation mo dito.
Ang titingnan mo naman dyan, mga red flags, no?
Pero ako, nasa tama. Positive pa rin. So, syempre, experience niya, track record, gaano ka, ilang hundreds of billions na ba yung na-handle niya na sales. And ang pinaka-importante sa akin, Sir Dennis, is the relationship building skills.
Right.
Kaya ba nito mag-connect sa mga, kung different industry man yung papasukin niya, hindi na niya magagamit yung mga previous connections niya. So, kaya niya ba yung relationship building? Kaya niya bang makipag-usap at maging connector or network builder ng company for you? Of course, yung mga negotiation and closing skills, that's a plus. Even the industry know-how, that's a plus. But for me, it's really the soft skills ba?
Right. Yeah.
Kasi technical skills, itong product information, industry knowledge, and all these things can be learned during the onboarding and the training. Pero yung personality ng tao, mahirap mo nang i-train yan kung kukunin mo. So for me, the attitude yung pinaka-importante, whether amateur or veteran.
Ayun yung mga, meron siyang history of good habits, no? Na, kumbaga na nurture niya over the years kung veteran siya, di ba?
Yeah.
Yun.
There is like in our industry no, sa BPO, our clients are BPO. Pag naghahanap sila ng mga salespeople for their offices, for their companies, na-mention mo yung soft skills are very important. So when they interview, they check on them as well. And primarily, yun yung focus. Kasi may product knowledge training sila for 30 days no, or 1 month, or sometimes shorter. Kasi they also get like fresh graduate or high school only. Kasi yung mga malalaking companies na de-develop talaga nila yung tao from the beginning. And that's why yun yung pros naman ng newbie na fresh lahat, wala pa silang bad attitude, so to speak. You put everything in them and then develop them from the start. So I think that's I'm happy that you're in the same page in terms of developing newbies kasi na-mention mo talaga yung training is an important part.
Kailangan yun, Sir Paul. Right. Kasi parang blank page pa yung career nila, di ba? Wala pa. So depende kung anong company sila mapupunta, yun talaga yung makakatulong sa kanila to have that product knowledge or industry knowledge. Pero yung attitude ng tao, yun yung something na parang mahirap as an employer to teach that. Kasi yun na yung personality niya. So that's what we look for. Yeah.
So napatalo na tayo dun sa hiring. Do you have anything to add dun sa key elements of a successful management in sales? Or
yeah, siguro I'd like to share the other two things. No, yung nandito sa list ko kasi I put here sales enablement, which are the tools. Yun nga. As a whole kasi the organization should really support the sales team kasi sila yung bloodline ng company. Kapag walang benta, wala naman tayong company, di ba? So the whole thing, yung buong organization talaga would support the sales team. Hindi lang sila yung pag sinabing sales team, kayo bahala sa benta. It's not like that. So as a business, as the organization, you have to equip your sales team with the right tools. Ano may mga tools na yun? That includes the marketing, kung may CRM man tayo, or kung may lead generation tools man tayo. And of course, kasama na rin dyan yung mga nasa back office, the admin, the HR, the accounting, kompleto. Diba? Hindi lang pag sinabi mong sales team, okay nang bahala dyan. No? Right. You have to equip them with the right tools.
Pati kasi mga support ng mga engineers naman kung nasa tech,
yes, diba? Of course. Definitely. Nako, pagka yung app mo ay buggy, kawawa naman yung sales team. Diba? That's correct, Sir Dennis. I agree. And yun na nga. So that's number 2. As a whole organization, you have to equip your sales team. Hindi lang yung sales team ang bahala na sila sa kung ano man ang diskarte nilang gumawa para gawin, para makabenta. No. As a whole, we have to equip them. And for me, talagang yung last is also very important, which is the collaboration and the communication. Parang nag-overlap to dun sa tools kasi kailangan yung information, yung kailangan i-involve mo yung team. Let's say, for example, kunyari tech yung binibenta, ano ba yung mga future features ng product na ibinibenta natin? Or lahat ng mga pwede nating ma-share sa kanila and ma-communicate. We have to share it with them. Right. This is really critical kasi syempre as a whole organization, like what I've mentioned, kapag walang benta, wala. Paano na magsasara yung company? So we really have to support them. Yeah. So kung yung company, the organization will really help the team to, para magkaroon ng training, equip them with the right tools, and communicate and collaborate with the sales team, I'm sure yung performance nila magiging better and magiging successful sila in selling whatever products ibebenta nila. Yeah.
I agree
Adriane,
with that.
Sorry, I have a question there. Just one quick question. Adriane, do you believe in buddy up system, like a newbie and an old person joining in to do a sales call in the beginning so that it fast tracks the development and knowledge of the newbie?
Yeah, sir, I do. Actually, ginagawa namin yan dun sa isang company na ginawa namin ni Dennis. May body system kami. Kasi pag newbie, kahit na gano'n ka-enthusiastic, marami na siyang product training or knowledge na nakuha. Minsan sa field, nangangarag pa rin siya, di ba? Hindi pa rin present, hindi pa rin niya masabi yung may mga napapangako, pati yung buwan at lahat na pinangako. So it's better. I like that. So we do that actually, Sir Paul. Aside from the training tools and itong mga other things that they can do, body system is really effective. Kahit ako, I have a body before. Kasi this industry is new to me. Ang tagal bago ko naintindihan yung back-end and the processes kahit na I am in the tech industry. This is new kasi parang hindi ako makapaniwala. Really? Kaya ko nang makuha yung sahod ko anytime? Paano? How does it work? So, yeah, that's really helpful pag bago yung...
Then piggybacking on dun sa third point mo kanina about collaboration, I think one job of the leader, which is very critical for me, is yung building that culture, Kasi hindi naman yan na mag-collaborate kayo eh. So as a leader, you have to steer that by implementing the right culture in collaboration, di ba? Yun.
Correct.
Yun. So another question, So sabi natin kanina, we have established a team and whatnot. So how do you now set clear and realistic goals for the sales team?
Okay. So yan, very crucial yan. Kasi kung suntok sa buwan yung goals, paano? And minsan, kung mababa naman masyado, baka hindi na kumbaga sa Tagalog term, magpepetics na lang mga sales natin. So, we really have to define clear and realistic goals. So, sa akin, based on my experience, overall, first, what we do is we define yung objective ng company as a whole. And then, once you understand yung goal ng organization as a whole, it does not stop dun sa or end sa revenue lang, the overall goal ng company. And kasama na rin dyan yung pag-a-analyze ng historical data, ano ba yung nangyari sa atin for the past few years, tingnan natin yon. And then once na maintindihan mo na yon, you have a clear understanding of your business goal, then we can make specific and measurable goals. Kailangan yun eh. Diba? Yung SMART goals natin is really specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and time-bound. So we have to do that. Kasi kapag walang SMART goals, yung sense of urgency natin to hit that goal, wala. Kung hindi siya measurable or realistic or time-bound. Wala tayong checkpoints eh. How can we know if we're really progressing?
Right.
Ang hirap i-monitor kapag sinabi mo, gusto ko ng 10 million sales revenue. Saan galing yan? 100,000 lang yung benta natin last year, di ba? So, mahirap. Yeah. And then, the third point is, of course, for me, kailangan mo laging involve yung team. Involve the sales team, everyone in the organization. We have to collaborate. We have to engage them. We need to hear their inputs, their insights.
Right.
Para, alam mo, kasi sabay-sabay tayong maghihigit itong goal na to, hindi lang naman ikaw as a business owner or the CEO or the president of the company. You have to listen to the organization. And then, we have to implement it and tie it together with their incentives, performances, kasama na yun. But it's really important na kasama natin yung team natin when we are defining and setting the goals, kasi they will help us. They will feel accountable for it. Kasi kasama mo sila when you're doing the goal planning, goal setting. of the whole organization. Hindi lang ikaw yung may gustong mag-achieve nito. But together, as a family, as a whole organization, you can reach that goal together kasi ito yung sinet ninyo. So, yeah, for me, that's really important. And kailangan may incentives and rewards kasi at the end of the day, sales team pa rin yan, di ba? You have to motivate your sales team with that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Kasi ako, like, if I put myself in the salesperson's shoes and dictate lang sa akin yung sales goal, parang I'll not be that motivated. And I think you're right. So it has to be a collaborative effort in terms of defining the goals. No, that's really important as a team.
At saka sila yung may understanding ng market share ninyo in the industry. Sila yung may alam. Sila yung frontliners natin, kumbaga. And if we're asking them to, I have experiences kasi ng ganyan. If we're asking them to match, talaga namang mawawalan ka ng magagaling na tao.
Right.
So, I think the worst thing to demotivate your team is really put them into a heavy target objective. Kapag ganun ang nangyayari, parang sila mismo hindi na naniniwala sa product and service at the same time sa objective, sa plan ng business.
Exactly, yes.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, so
kahit na sabihin mo, taasan mo yung incentive nila, sabihin nila, hindi ko rin naman ma-achieve yan. Hindi ko rin ma-achieve yung incentive.
Yeah.
Yun. Right.
So it's really good if we involve them, listen to their inputs and insights. Kasi sila yung frontliner, they know what's going on dyan sa field.
Right,
and sino pang pwede nating tanungin who can have a better knowledge about what's happening around the industry is kung hindi sila, di ba? They know what's going on.
Yeah, and you'll be updated on more relevant information. Kasi sometimes managers or even the head of the sales department may have archaic ideas na ito dapat, ito lang, ganyan yan, kaya yan, or something, no? Pero pag nakikinig ka sa input ng sales team, you'll get more relevant information that you can input into your strategy. Tama.
Right. Okay, so if we jump into yung on the practical and on the part of operational na aspect in sales management, kasi yun, naset na natin yung goal. So how do you do now, Adriane, yung implementing the process in achieving that goal? Like the daily activities, how do you monitor them? How do you measure them? How frequent do you meet them? And how frequent do you do the one-on-ones and whatnot? So what's your process like? I know it will be a long story, pero kahit mga brief points lang.
Yeah, so brief points for daily activities. Parang meron kaming stand-up every day, and we talk about our goals. 3 bagay lang.
Right.
So the goal for today, what happened yesterday, and if you have any roadblocks. So ganun lang, para may meron kaming sinusundang outline.
Framework.
So kailangan maintindihan ng manager or ng leader yon na, okay, ito yung goal niya for today. Yesterday, ito yung ginawa niya. Nako, namumroblema pala siya. So yan yung daily routine namin for sales team, Sir Dennis and Sir Paul. Kasi in this way, I can, help them for faster collaboration. O kailangan pala ng team na to ng contract or ng help. Kung wala itong daily stand-up namin, really mahihirapan for us to help the sales team.
Right.
And in this way na ginagawa namin, there's transparency. And nakikita talaga namin kung ano yung mga iba pang tools that we can give to the team para they can do their job. They can be confident with the solutions that we're offering. For the group meetings naman, we have a schedule that's every Thursday, once a week. We meet as a group together. Yun yung medyo mahaba-haba. Minsan 30 minutes to an hour yung discussion namin. And talagang hinihimay namin yung mga nangyari for the week and what we can do for the following week. It's like a sprint, parang ganon sa mga
sa tech,
sa development or sa tech.
Right.
Yung similar framework or process na ginagawa natin before sa tech,
Right.
we also implement in the sales.
Yes.
Yeah, so we do a goal review. Tinitingnan namin, okay, na-meet ba natin yung mga goals natin last week? And if there are any trainings or development that we have to, to do for the week, may bagong feature, may bagong nilaunch na ganito and ganyan, then we do that during the group meetings. Or parang town hall meeting.
Right.
We share the inputs, the best practices, whatever that they wanna share as a group. We can also do that kung wala namang mga urgent na matters na kailangang ayusin. And then for one-on-one, I do this once a month kasi medyo marami sila. So
Right. Ubos ang oras mo.
Exactly. So I want this to be as open, as honest, and relaxed mode as possible for the sales team. Hindi yung tipo na parang pinatawag ka sa principal's office. Not like that. So the one-on-one session is really for me a chance as a leader to help and encourage and motivate the team or the person. Of course, nandyan yung what we call before yung himas, batok, himas. What do I mean by that? So una, of course, you will encourage. And then if merong mga kailangang i-correct, babatukan mo ng konti, di ba? You have to correct. But you will not end it there. Himasin mo ulit. You will have to encourage them again para naman ma-motivate pag after that session.
Right. Tough
kasi
love.
During that session also, we do performance evaluation. I listen to the whatever roadblocks that they are encountering. And kailangan as a leader, you have to listen intently, actively. Oh, this person needs more training. This person's need more motivation. So I really want to have more frequent one-on-one session kasi I am learning a lot from the team. Marami ako natututunan, especially in the field. But syempre, marami rin tayong other responsibilities. But if you can, as a leader in your organization, that would really benefit you. Kasi during the group meeting, especially yung mga introverts, medyo nahihirapan sila to express
communicate
or to communicate. But they are good in selling, kung introvert yan, kasi ang secret nila is active listening, actually. They listen intently to the clients. And that's why hindi lahat ng introverts sinasabi nila hindi magaling magbenta. No, it's not true. They're really good in listening to the needs and kung ano ba yung kailangan ng client. And they can communicate that to the organization. So if you can, and if you have the chance to do more one-on-one sessions with your team, that would really benefit the organization kasi you will understand the industry, your organization better kasi you're directly talking to the frontliners of your business.
Right.
Actually, I'll give you an insight, Dance and Adriane. You're talking about the personal touch, sa sales team. Yun ang nami-miss ko sa Philippine scenario. Kasi as I'm speaking now under New Zealand, first world countries, they're much different. I'm sure you're familiar with this. Even in the States, they will tell you, sabi nila, parang wala nang interactive na personal touch yung mga managers to the people. It's being measured under targets, CRM, what have you. Hindi siya nabibigyan ng, yan nga, yung may himas-himas. Puro batok lang siguro. Pag nagkamali ka, batok na ng batok. Diba? Or sasabihin lang sa iyo mali mo, bahala ka kung paano mo isosolve yun. Diba? Nawala na yung ganong part sa Western or first world countries. And I noticed that here in New Zealand. Mostly sales are being driven for, motivation would be higher salary, higher incentive, but it's not about mag-extend pa yung manager ng time niya para kausapin. even the trainings are all online. It's hindi na siyang face to face or even sit down, which is getting more difficult kasi human beings pa rin tayo eh.
Right, right. I agree 100%. And then going back also to your point, Adrian, about active listening as the leader. No, hearing for me kasi there are reasons kung bakit sila nag-underperform eh. And so you have to like digest ano ba yung reason na yon, so that you can pinpoint exactly how you can motivate them or solve those issues in life or in at work, so you can bring them up and make them motivated, parang ganon. Ayun, so I think we're about to wrap up, na-take na namin masyado yung time ni Ma'am Adriane.
Yeah.
I know you're busy,
Kayo din, mga sirs. I know you're busy. Anong oras pala dyan, Sir Paul, ngayon?
Right now it's 12:51, so we're 4 hours ahead of Philippines.
Right.
Okay,
Noon time.
lunchtime pala.
Yun, so siguro if you can tell us or our audience, like your final tips or take about sales management.
Okay, sige sir. So for me kasi this the sales team, the sales management really is dynamic and a critical function. Like what I've mentioned kanina, it's the bloodline of the organization to be successful. Kaya we really need to as an organization, therefore, find out what is the best sales management process and tools that we can implement para it can help the whole organization. Siyempre, it's a combination of strategic thinking, leadership skills, deep understanding of your processes, and ano yung perfect dynamics for your organization. Maraming kailangang factors na isipin, That's why as a whole organization, you really have to define and set clear and realistic goals. Make sure it's measurable. The SMART goals: smart, measurable, specific, measurable, attainable, time-bound, and realistic. So you help the team, you listen to them by your daily routine, your group meetings, and of course your one-on-one sessions with the team. And as a leader, for me, ang kailangan is makita kanila as a good example. Of course, hindi naman yung laging ikaw yung magbebenta, but how you do it, how do you close the deal, how do you negotiate, it will also help the team if they see you in action, and they will be inspired on that they can really see, nako, si Sir Dennis, si Sir Paul, they are really in love with the solution that we're offering. Kung ikaw mismo ay ambassador, just like what Sir Paul mentioned kanina, ambassador ka ng organization mo, they will follow what you're doing. As a leader, you really need to help them, develop your team, train them, para they can be, they can achieve whatever goals that you will set for them. So when you implement all of these combination dynamics in your organization, I'm sure definitely it will contribute to the success of the organization and the growth.
Wow, so much
parang gusto ko maging boss si Adrian.
So much valuable content. Actually, Sir Paul, I have witnessed that when I worked with Miss Adrian before with MegaPay. Nakita ko talaga yung passion niya dun sa product, dun sa helping out yung target audience ng MegaPay before. All right, so again, thank you so much. If
thank you, Adrian.
People would like to contact you or your company, where would you lead them?
They can just go to our website, payactiv.com, or we will show the email address here, and you can just send me an email. Whether you're interested, you're an employee who wants to have this feature or this employee benefit in your company, you can contact me. Or you are an employer who wants to offer this solution for your employees, you can also send me an email.
All right.
Very
Thank you so much. Sir Paul,
Thank you.
any words of wisdom about our topic before we end?
Honestly, ang dami na sabi ni Adrian that hits the nail on the head. No? Talagang perfect yung na-mention niya. But I think I'll focus on basically the yung personal touch, yung one-on-one, yung kasi you want to give a human touch to these humans who will be working for you. Work hard for you, to be honest, to put in the income to the business. And it should be a shared vision, a shared goal. Without that, you may run a few things, for a few moments, but it might not last.
Right. Thank you so much, Sir Paul. Again, thank you so
Thank you
much,
again.
Ma'am, Miss Adriane, so for joining us today. So that wraps up another episode of Building and Leading High-Performance Sales Teams. We hope you found today's discussion enlightening and that you can apply these insights to take your sales team to the new heights. So be sure to tune in our next episode where we're going to talk about sales automation. So until then, this is Dennis Hilario with my co-host Paul Familara signing off. DX Your Life in Business. Have a great day. Thank you.
Thank you.